So I had a few pieces of fence laying around from the time I did my patio earlier this summer that I didn't know what to do with. And right around this time, my mini fridge in the basement broke, and so I was looking for, a way that I can upcycle the mini fridge and also use up some of this lumber. And so I came up with a pretty good project idea. To get the wood from the fence ready, I just, broke it all apart, hammered out all the nails, and then I ran all the pieces through my planer a few times. Now I was going for a kind of like a reclaimed wood look, so I wasn't going to stain or paint this, but I just wanted to essentially get all the scuffs out and make the wood a little bit smoother to the touch. Then I used some 2x4s, and I made a frame for the fridge to sit on its back. So the key here is just to make sure that you can flip it over on its back and it'll sit on this frame, and then it fits all around. And then of course try it out. Then it was time to make the legs. So I just measured a few inches from the bottom, and then cut some 2x4s to length and trimmed the edges off on my table saw. Now that the frames and the legs were assembled and I had the mini fridge on the frame, I started cutting the fence posts to length with mitered corners so that I can start nailing them onto the frame. And then came the fun part of actually nailing all the pieces all along the edges of the frame. Now that the sides were done, I moved up to the top, and so I had a couple pieces of wood that I was going to nail right into the doors of the fridge. But I wanted to be able to open up each door independently, and so I kind of measured where they meet and cut them right in half, and then just nailed them to the doors of the mini fridge. I also put a couple of side boards just so you have an extra area where I can put my drink on. Now it was time to put in the drain for the melted ice water, and so I tried to get some footage of this, but I couldn't get a good shot. And so basically I just used a 1-inch drill bit to drill 2 holes inside the back of the mini fridge going down. And I drilled one in the freezer section and then also in the bottom of the fridge section. Then I took a couple 1/2-inch PVC pipes and I measured the depth so that they, there's maybe a little inch or so coming down from the bottom of the fridge. And then I put them through the holes, and I used some silicone to seal it and make it watertight. While all that was drying, I had some casters that I ordered from Amazon, and so I decided to use this time to go ahead and put them on the legs. Now, one thing I'll tell you is that I couldn't get all 4 screws from the casters into the 2x4s, and so I decided to just leave it like this in the beginning. But then as soon as I wheeled it out, the thing ended up breaking apart, and I had to put in another 2x4 on the side of each leg just so that I can drive all 4 screws from the caster. Then I used a few more 1/2-inch PVC pipes just to go ahead and run the drain, from the 2 pipe holes that I drilled earlier. It ended up looking something like this from the bottom. And so just like that, it was done. It was a cool, fun, and an easy project. I really enjoyed building it, and I love it. I think it looks awesome. I can't wait to enjoy it outside. Anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my stuff, click subscribe. Thanks for watching.